Welcome to Ocktafi's Behind the Gram, a show dedicated to reviewing the world's best social media teams for brands that I love. The very first ever team I'm going to be reviewing is DB Journey. Now, this is a brand that used to be called Douchebags, creating travel luggage, accessories, and baggage, and all of that. And they transitioned to the name DB Journey. Now, this is a really awesome transition that they did because what they've been able to do is create a super fan audience. Meaning that in terms of creating the name DB Journey, they were able to allow their audience to come up with different names of what DB stood for. Now, this could be something such as Don't Bother, Dream Big, Double Backflip, and so on and so on. You get the point. Now, in doing this, they were able to create, this super fan audience that was able to engage with their brand. Now, the brand was very much attached to the professional skier and YouTuber Jon Olsson.
We are at the Douchebags office. I thought since we're here, we're gonna give you a quick look around. Messy part, probably my fault.
Who lives in Monaco. You can see all of his videos. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Amazing travel vlogger, family orientated, and just beautiful content, beautiful cinematography. Absolutely love it. And he was a huge focus for the brand when it first was created. Now, the reason that I find it amazing that this team has been able to separate themselves is because it's difficult for a brand that kind of comes from a YouTuber or a internet personality or a celebrity to actually create a brand that, has its own name, has its own meaning, and DB Journey has been able to do that. So the coolest thing is that they gave creative freedom to their audience. You were able to choose what DB meant to you rather than what it meant to the brand, allowing the audience and the customer to feel like they were a part of the brand even more. Because if you gave them a name, they were most likely going to share that. Now, myself, I would think about different names such as Dream Big or Double Backflip, really cool, exciting things. And that's what a lot of their audience does because they obviously followed Jon in the past and he was a professional skier, he was doing big things. And it's amazing that they were able to do this because their audience went nuts over it. They created all these different names and it was awesome to see how they would use that in the future. And now what they've done, if you go to their Instagram feed, and I'll bring it up right here on the left-hand side of me, is their Instagram now features so many of these different names that their audience have created. They've been able to capture what their audience have done, attach images to it, and then post it. Now, if you were the person that created that name and shared that with that company, you're resharing that on your Instagram, which is creating more following for that brand. And what happens is people attach themselves to it. It's more shareable, it's more likable, it's more savable. And so they're really hitting on every single point that's going to be growing their Instagram page and also, at the end of the day, creating revenue for that brand. Now, only recently I saw one of the coolest marketing strategies I've ever seen, and I'm not sure if this has been done before because I'm recently really getting into, diving deep into social media teams and figuring out how other companies are creating, amazing ways to generate revenue and grow audience and all of that, which was they created 1,000 discount codes on their page of the words D and B, meaning one could be Don't Bother, Dead Bacon, deadly birds. It can be anything. And what they've done is they've put one code on their website generating either a 10% discount code all the way up to 50% discount code. And what that's done is sent heaps of audience over to their website now. They've taken them off Instagram and put them on their website. And what does that mean? More and more sales. Now you've got an audience who have created, this new journey that this brand is going on and put them on the website where everyone's typing away words that go with D and B, and it's selling them products because there's 1,000 that are generated and every code is going to be generating a discount code and someone's going to be using that discount code to purchase an item. So it is one of the coolest things I have ever seen a company do, and that is why I featured them as my first ever brand on this channel. So if you want to see any more of this type of content where I literally just sit down and talk to the camera about new findings that I have, I'll share some screenshots and different things, but it's nothing too high production. It's just so I can sit down, talk, and give out a little bit of information of brands that I'm following. My next brand that I'm going to be reviewing and talking about strategy-wise is the F1 Formula One team, and going on their Instagram and how they integrate their content into different Instagram channels, such as every car company that is in the Formula One. And I'm going to be going through that and talking about that. So this is something super exciting that I like to do. I want to talk to the camera, talk to the audience, talk to you guys. And it also kind of keeps me accountable on the stuff that I'm doing with my business and my website and all of that, which you can also check out below. So if you guys are super keen on that, give this a thumbs up, give it a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.